Welcome back, guys, to Metaphor Refantazio, where last episode, after finishing another sweep of Martyria, we took a trip to Camero, reaching rank 4 with Stroll on the way, before getting what we needed to complete providing a spark to form a bond with Nuras, obtaining the Gunner Archetype. With a practical pigeon parcel also obtained, we walked back to Martyria to complete hatching a plan, before then teleporting to Grand Trad for another bond event. I do realize now that I didn't even check out my Gunner stuff. I should probably check out the Archetype, shouldn't I? Would make sense to see how good it is.
Oh, I just love Frella.
What now?
Who would I even want to learn it? Well, Stroll's one off maxing out Warrior. Hulkenberg's only just started on Knight again. I think maybe it would be you I want to do, really. Alright, let's have a look at the details. Only usable from back row. Deals weak physical pierce damage to one enemy. May inflict sleep. Oh, okay. The thing that was said to be useful against the goblins. You're a status giver. Poison shot as well. Sukukaja. Only one allies. Hit evasion for 3 turns. Aim support increases hit rate by 10%. And Hex shot. Only useful from back row, deals heavy physical pierce damage to one enemy, may inflict Hex. It's weak to slash. Resistant to lightning. And it has a synthesis skill for Masukukaja with Seeker, Knight, or Commander lineages. Masukukaja could be pretty useful. Medium physical pierce damage to all enemies 3 times with Gunner, Faker, or Summoner. And Mania Bullet. Thief, Faker, or Merchant lineages. Only useful for back row. Heavy pierce damage to one enemy. Inflicts a one-time weakness to slash, pierce, strike. Oh, it's cool. And all we need to do is learn it for more quest, wasn't it? Maybe?
I see. Fascinating.
The Gunner. This is the archetype you sense from Nuras's way of life.
This right here.
Its heroic embodiment is that of the trailblazer who used technology and innovation to forge a path forward in the name of the people who would serve and hearten. 1,500 mag is required to channel the Gunner for the first time. Would you like your ally to unlock it?
I'm counting on you.
Yes, I want to entrust Stroll with this power.
Of course.
Then hear us, O valiant heart. By shared resolve and honored creed, take new form as a Gunner. I hear the voices of past heroes' souls. O worthy heart who tempers anxiety into strength, if thou art prepared to strive for victory even from a distance, I shall bestow upon thee our soul, the soul of the Gunner. Yeah. So this is the Gunner's soul. No matter the distance, my aim will remain true. Does this make me what they call a sharpshooter? I won't fail you regardless.
Oh.
Well, I see the number of archetypes you've studied has grown. I'm very pleased. My own research is coming along quite nicely thanks to you. Not much, but please take this as a token of my thanks. 3 heroes fruit.
Right. I could get used to this.
I don't necessarily want you to change yet. Keep all your gear apart from your weapon. If anything, I could see myself inheriting the first shot while we level things up. That was a quest that is reportable now, is it? What did I get as a reward? Imagination. We'll be right back after this. Sorry, Brigitta. There's lots going on all of a sudden. I should really give in the other quest as well. But I really want to visit a dungeon before this current deadline wears out as well. This way. You there, Eldar. Seen any suspicious thieves around here? Seems a nearby home was broken into, but the thieves only took the glass. Blimey, what kind of idiots would do that? Thieves who need glass? What's this? Join the powerful, Luis, champion of a new world order. I knew he'd have a strong following. I'm sure his strength is appealing even if his views are radical. Makes you wonder how many people are that dissatisfied with the status quo in this country. It's also empowered by the fact that he's putting that above all these dead people or dying people. Express some mag, anyone? This is a fool's errand. I'm trying to save some medicine for my little brother, but I'm so useless. All I can do is wait for fools to drop their mag. I guess I can't give you some mag then.
Now, where was I?
I mean, with last session having a massive dungeon and all, I was expecting it to be a bit more of a slower side. Why, it's a new archetype. Might I ask you for a demonstration? Then I can give you enough. Looks like... Oh, was that going to take time? Questions. It was a quest completion I was looking for, not the time usage. Right, here's the research notes for Gunner. In times of yore, there lived heroic marksmen who found glory and inspiration in firearms. Their souls together formed the power of the gunner. Among them, the adept who pierces many foes with one bolt, I dubbed the sniper, and the elite gunplay ace, I dubbed the dragoon. The gunner archetype is the master of attacking from the back row, possessing a unique ability to destroy enemies from afar. But power that requires specific circumstances or tactics to excel is less flexible in the end. The back row is its own limitation. Let no gunner forget this truth.
Exactly.
So this archetype has some powerful attacks from the back row, but it can't do much of it in the front. Well, hopefully we can just flip back and forth depending on what our inherited skills are. As Corey follows. Thank you very much. Let's see if this takes time first.
True to form.
I take it you finished studying the gunner for me. I could stand to learn from such an insatiable spirit of inquiry.
Incredible.
Okay, the quest is complete. How much imagination are we talking about? Loads.
Imagination.
Tis one of the rulers a ruler must possess. One of the skills, one of the things, virtues. If true sovereignty is thy inspiration, furnish thyself with the creativity to bring the ideal world of thy thoughts to fruition. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Well, he's pretty good, isn't he?
Yes.
So he is. Thanks to him, my thoughts are finally in order. While researching, I looked into where this place might truly be. But I suspect we must also consider why it was that the king imprisoned me here in the first place. Most likely it was because my archetype research was nearing a truth that the king would prefer remained buried. Okay. What truth? Obviously, Moore doesn't know.
What?
What do you mean by a truth?
All right.
Archetypes were forbidden by sanctism to begin with. It is a mighty power, after all. I'm sure they saw it as a threat, and rightly so, especially if wielded freely by the people. Even now, research on it is forbidden. Presumably, the king reasoned that if he locked me up here, I could contribute no more. And so I continued my research day after day with no results to show for it, stuck in this place, continuing on in circles, just as he designed. I speak of it nonchalantly now, but in truth, those days were some of the hardest I've known. How could a man endure such failure and solitude and remain sane?
But...
However, through my fancy novel, I found a connection to you. You, who shares my dearest ideals. I doubt the king could have expected such a twist as this. The wheels of fate have slowly begun to turn. Only when my research on archetypes, on transformation magic is complete and immaculate, only then might I escape the king's curse and leave this place. I'll help.
Right.
The longer I dwell in this lonely place, the more your words of support touch my heart.
Regards.
I will count on you as before, as a comrade in vision and in ambition. I can feel Moore's deep gratitude and trust. So it doesn't take time for me to get more up. The scholar in search of utopia, Moore, within him dwells the virtue of the seeker.
No.
Through thy shared bond, a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Right, rank 3 with Moore gets us Magic Seeker. So just getting one in Gunner got us this straight after.
Now then.
Ah, this foreign thing, joy that courses through me, but you need a power to oppose more hardships. Study the heroic embodiment of the merchant. The growth of a heroic embodiment will refine your virtues in turn. I hope this task will prove meaningful to you.
This one's important.
Merchant to rank 15. This can be completed by anyone. Increases imagination again and 8 heroes fruit.
I have faith in you.
I believe in you. I trust you will fulfill your promise to me. I wouldn't mind someone being a merchant for a bit, but when? When?
Ah, how good of you to come.
Seeker's research? My assignment is for you to... Oh, it's just that. Develop the merchant. I mean, I could do it with these fruit that I've been getting, couldn't I? Anyway, stroll. Inheritance. Inherit this sleep shop.
This should do the trick.
So you can go back row and do a pierce. You can be front row, do slash and perfect punch. And we can rank you up to level 20 and change you to the next tier. Which would then also still have 2 inheritances, right? Wouldn't mind switching to Gunner fully after switching to Warrior, to be fair. But I want to max that out before moving on to something else at this point. Because we're not doing it with anyone else, are we? There's 13 and 8. And 10 on healer. And Hulkenberg's at 17 brawler and 3 on healer and 6 on knight. If only you did have something to talk about, Kitty.
That's a good kitty.
He seems to be in a good mood. I think he likes you. You better stroke him every time. Or her.
Oh. You'll come again, won't you?
I stroke the cat. I saw my cat a little bit ago. She ran away. It's like, I'm out of here. Right, well, let's finish what we were doing here today then by talking to you. Yeah, let's just do it. There's some people chatting over here.
Yeah.
I love this chap. Heard that once he takes the throne, he means to make all the booze in the country free as air. Think I'll be cheering him on. It's definitely impressive that a Parapus is trying to be king. I'm worried to get my hopes up, but yeah, but a man can dream, can't he? Might as well enjoy the ride then. I wonder what's the latest time I can actually leave. Tournament is all anyone will speak of these days. I wonder if there'll be a Nydia cabinet. If so, I just hope they're the upstanding sort. We're already treated with enough suspicion as is. I mean, if any Nydia gives us a positive reputation, it's pretty much just a songstress Juno, right?
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
Now what am I to do?
Oh, we finally made it to you, Brigitta. This is a longer day. Didn't you leave Grand Trad? Well, no matter, I'll not begrudge you your secrets. Have you come to work? On looking after a dog? Sure.
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. It can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you know questions, then get to it. I haven't even checked if I can go to the desert early. I took the dog out with anyone seeing it and walked around the capital. Seems to have taken a liking to you.
But
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. Jealous or something. It's proof she's smart. I don't know. What should I say? That's what's cute about her. Do I want to emphasize your dog's goodness?
What?
That's what's cute about her.
But
Cuteness isn't enough to stay alive in this world. Yeah, puppy. We're both wrong.
hopeless.
I've never liked this thing. Ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. What? Just get rid of it then. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down. Head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point. Find it a new home. That's not what I mean by get rid of it.
Over.
It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. Well, of course she hated it. She just said she did. Hate's a strong word. Why?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memories of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
It's a living hell.
It was hell. I see.
Really?
That's beyond words. What am I doing talking to a child about this?
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog, I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything. I really don't understand what to say to you. I'll say understood for now. You are my employer in a sense.
Sure.
Yes.
Good. And while we're on the subject, a word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell, a bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
In addition, I'd like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging a mag obtained from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grand Trab, but across the kingdom. I can sense Brigitta's attempts at kindness and trust. I feel like my conversations with Brigitta are going terribly.
no pain can stop me now.
But now the merchant's lineage can have 2 inherited skills, and improves the exchange rate of the mag exchange.
Even then,
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. Right, shut up. So what does the throne mean to you, really?
you there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? It's many things here. I just don't know what you'd prefer me saying. To help people like you? Probably not. I reckon it'd be to prove the country, but I'll go with this.
Honestly.
I want to say people like you, Brigitta.
I hated it.
If it were anyone else telling me that, I'd kill them where they stood. Yeah, I thought you would. Why am I choosing the wrong options? But for now, I'll restrain myself. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. Yikes. She still gave me some cash. And a tiny bit of mag.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I think the Persona guys were a lot easier to read.
Nonetheless.
So these sand flashes, do you think we can really rely on something as unknowable as the movements of the wind? It would seem so. According to the fortune teller, the signs continue to appear just as expected. Good. No changes to our plans then. Let's prepare as best as we can. It's Idol's Day, which means the stores have plenty of bargains. If you've had your eye on anything, today's the day. I hear a voice.
Mister.
I wonder how Mister is doing, but I can't ask Miss Fabienne. Maria comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Okay. I could talk to you as well now and get that quest.
No people missing.
Shops are for sale. I don't want anything to take time, though. Because I think we know where we're going. Hey, you really don't know about the dagger thief?
No.
Gosh, I wonder. This man seems to know something. How can I get him to help us? Consider it a kingly investment. With my overflowing imagination, I pitched some appealing ways one might benefit from having a future king in their debt. You, the future king? That's quite a goal. You're either a bad swindler or you suffer from delusions of grandeur. But strangely enough, colour me intrigued. Perhaps it wouldn't hurt to humour you a bit. Yes, I should like to hear more, and you want your item back, but I have a condition. You will need to do something for me first.
Have you ever heard of Malvino's ring? Rumors say it's a cursed treasure that kills anyone who wears it. I happen to know of a certain noble who wants it, and I'd love for him to owe me a favor.
So you want us to get it for you? That's more of a hassle than getting the dagger back ourselves.
Then by all means do it yourselves. Yes, these swords are terribly crafty, but it's not impossible. Probably.
The way you talk almost feels like you've been in on this from the beginning.
Good one. We just happen to be in the same boat, so why not lend each other a hand?
All in the same boat, huh?
Well, the choice is yours. If I recall correctly, you're a candidate in the tournament for the throne, aren't you?
So you know us then.
Information is a powerful weapon, you see. Considering what I know about you, I'm offering you a good deal here. Mark my words. Once your dagger's sold off, it will be incredibly difficult to track down. But leave it to me, and I'll get it back before that. Of course, I'm no miracle worker, and the clock's ticking, so do make up your mind.
What should we do?
Fine. We'll hear you out. For now. The ring you mentioned, where's it located?
At a grave not too far from here. A day's trip in your runner, I'd wager. Word is there's monsters knocking about out there. Hence my request to the lad with the sword at his side. It's not all bad, though. You'll find good weapons, armor, and other golden things aplenty there.
I do recall hearing something about soldiers who died in the Annex War being buried with their equipment.
I assure you, it's well worth the trip.
We have to go through with this to get the dagger back. I'm having a hard time dealing with him, so I'll let you take over from here.
Your fairy friend doesn't seem to like me very much. What say you, though?
If there's treasure involved, sure.
Hopefully I find your ring amongst the treasure.
Thank you for making such a prompt decision. Call me Cuculus. The ring should be in the abandoned tomb. I'll thank you properly when you return with it.
This one's important.
Cuculus. What's the difficulty of this? The same as the mission. Increases courage. Gets us Grease's momentum back in 15k.
I implore you.
Okay. So it's a bit too long to get to, maybe? Even your golem runner is a nice travel from Martyra. A bit far, but commensurate blah blah
And
blah.
right there's a labyrinth.
Damn. Okay.
We'll face danger here.
I think it's still this because of the rating, and then we'll probably have to go for here. That's what it seems to be, anyway.
I'll be waiting.
I bet you will. I should tell Gannica what happened. I say we should prioritize what that Cuculus guy has asked us to do. Got any other questions? We can't, really. I had other things prioritized for today, like leveling up a bit.
I'm out of ideas.
And we really don't have that many days before we go off for the Sand Flash.
What do you want to know?
I put a little discount on my Intel Fridays Day. Not like I have to, but I want to keep my customers happy too. Prize of the Abandoned Tomb.
Oh, I bear good
If you've heard
tidings.
rumors about mountains of treasure, I think you'd best stay away. There's treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monsters as well. The one that poses the real danger in there is the treasure monster. That said, I can only guess what it looks like. Apparently, they'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you while you're snoozing.
Here's the real
Rumor has it there are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. They sell them at that dodgy Glomehall shop over in Grand Trad. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape it by tossing coin at it. However, there's somewhere out there a skill to use money. If you had some of those, the fight might go much smoother.
gem for you.
Lastly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason, as it's said that it carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it. I don't have that ability that I know of. Which, of course, hints at the fact that we're about to get it sometime in the near future.
More people missing.
Alright, it is Idols Day,
An elder candidate?
so I should look to buy some stuff.
Can't be.
Weaponry, maybe? We're gonna have someone using merchants soon.
Got a bargain today.
It's 44k. I don't have that kind of money. It's 227, so it could really work for someone. It does strike. Stats +2. But I also would like the Hunter's Crossbow. Do we have anything we can necessarily sell at this point in time that we don't need? I mean, to be honest, selling some lower weaponry doesn't seem like it would hurt.
Now then.
But I don't think I can make 44k no matter what. That's how I'd look at it anyway.
Now then.
I really don't think I'm reaching these levels. Oh, I have 2 silver lances, do I? I think I bought one, didn't I? I have 2 cooling staffs.
Now then.
Maybe I should be keeping multiple of a thing, I don't know. We've got an iron abacus already. Maybe tuxedo souls for 10k. Sell 1 apprentice. Yeah, making that 44k is not going to go well. I don't think it's happening.
Now then.
I'll sell an extra cinder igniter. But apart from that, I don't think I may. Oh my god, hero's fruit don't sell for anything. Archetype experience by 500 though. Yeah, I'm 5k off. I mean, I could sell the Falchion. Seems a bit wrong though. That would put me very close. I had another silver claymore as well.
Now then.
It seems wrong, but we do have like a much fancier weapon after all.
Now then.
And we're still that far away.
Now then.
Selling all the good stuff, me, just to buy this discerning abacus on this cheaper day. That's all my money. So I should probably change someone into that class relatively soon. Spent everything on a weapon, but it seems to be like a really pretty good weapon.
Can't be.
What'll I do here?
All right.
Anything else going on? Seemingly not. Right. I guess we need to make money. And to make money, we need to go do dungeons and stuff. So let's go do exactly what it was planned to do before. Face some goblins again. Even though there's a certain someone who's waiting for us to go back to see them. I need money, I'm sorry. I'll probably get money. Oh no, I don't get money for the quest.
Let's head there right away.
Maria, you need some money. If you had some money, I might be unwilling.
Well, what do you want to do?
This is like our first dungeony bit for quite a long time when I think about it. We've had 1 battle. The entirety of today's session in like 4 hours 20. 1 single fight.
Now then.
How far do I run it then? Well, I can just
Now
warp
there's
there,
a
can't I?
solid choice.
Right? The new King of the Imps quest.
What are we doing there
Let's
again?
see, this is the forest path with the bounty. Should be the leader of a band of goblins. So people aren't the only ones with pompous asses who lord over others. How
You
sickening.
would pursue
Goblins can be a handful with a leader organizing them. We'd best deal with them now for the sake of the locals. It'd also be nice to add to our Heismay preparations fund.
It's your call.
What fund? We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight? But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is. Let's go then.
Let's be off.
Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road.
What to pick?
Okay, I hear a voice. I am stagnating. I need to train, says Hulkenberg. So I can still talk with you to gain extra courage. But I guess bond is the priority here. So we are like halfway to eloquence. 1. When am I going to get time to... With the bonds all going off now. When am I going to get time to raise that? There's no quest to raise eloquence yet. I'm glad that I chose that as the book, to be fair.
Are you free?
What will we do today? Whatever the specifics, 'twould be prudent to use our time in improving our chances and building our strength.
Taking off?
Ah, we'd made a promise to train together, hadn't we? The deck of the runner seems spacious enough. I should think our swing's safe from any harm doing in the open air. If you're the time, shall we begin? Commendable enthusiasm. Let us send for stroll as well. Never any harm in sharpening our skills, I say.
You see?
A great fundamental of swordplay, oft overlooked, is finding time to reflect upon
Now
yourself. Both of you have faced life or death combat. I imagine you have some grasp of your greatest strengths by now. I mean, I'm good at being versatile, I guess. No, I'm not. I just spell cast spells.
That's...
My strength is that I'll give any tactic a try. Now I cast spells.
see.
You've commendable skill and confidence to match.
On guard.
Very well, let's begin training with a warm-up. First, show me your beast walk. Huh?
Halt.
Come now, don't just stand there. Let's see your beast walk.
Huh?
A beast walk? Being what exactly?
At the ready.
You walk on both hands and feet, of course, like a beast. Now begin. Actually, I did that in martial arts. The hell are we doing and why? It activates quite a lot of muscles. Free your mind of distracting force troll. Ignore your limbs crying out for reprieve. The pain is making them stronger. It is actually quite good exercise. Is it though? Especially going fast. It would be best to continue this into tomorrow, if only to correct that shameful form of yours. We must move on. Now the horned lizard stance. Yeesh. Oh, so
Are
Plank.
you serious?
She's subjecting us to more of it. Is she trying to kill us?
Don't fret.
Stroll, your breathing is erratic. Center yourself. Find calm, and you will find you can bear even boulders if they were pebbles. Oh, poor Stroll. Now to the swordplay proper. Is this your first time using a sparring sword? Shouldn't we secure him? He's too near the edge. If you can land but a single blow on me, I will concede. If you don't worry, there is no blade on the sword. We will continue until you manage it. Still, like, whack me really hard. The ferocious strikes broadcast sparring swords.
Very well.
Not ideal. Oh well, we shall make do.
Huh?
Wait, what? Hold on. Your foe will never wait when asked. You should be giving your utmost effort, even in training.
At the ready.
Come, Will. Do you dare care nothing for the success of our mission? Push me harder!
Come on then.
Well. Commendable vigor, Will. Perhaps you do have what it takes.
Hold it.
Cool your head, Hulkenberg. If you hurt yourself in training, that solves nothing. You'll keel over before you can even get to any real fighting.
Sorry.
Yes, you're right. I apologize. It's not like I don't understand your passion, but you could afford to go a little easier on us. Was the training excessive? 'Twas a rigorous regimen Rodin and I once shared. Rodin being the man we met at the capital the other day, once my peer, now a commander of the Royal Knights. His words linger in me. I cannot seem to shake them. I have no clinging attachments to my previous position or status as a knight. I left that post to pursue my own mission. Pride of my station be damned. Yet for all my searching, I never found the prince. For long seasons I wandered, aimless and liegeless.
But
He calls me fallen, and how can I blame him? How can I deny it? That's just not true.
Listen.
But you aren't fallen. Not now, anyway. Maybe so, but if I cannot believe that without your words to support me, I still have a long ways to go. When I left the capital, I did so with the sole purpose of helping the prince, but at times I can't help but think... Perhaps I could have done more if I'd remained there as a knight. Perhaps there may have been a better path. But let us speak no more of what ifs. I've no intention of changing my path now. Together, we shall move forward for the prince. I can sense Hulkenberg's knightly resolve and deep trust.
she...
The said vassal Hulkenberg, keeper and inheritor of the knight's virtues,
No.
a new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom through thy bond.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength fulfill thy destiny. Yeah, we're getting new archetypes quite
now,
fast.
to walk
Magic
this
Knight.
path at your side.
But it's actually a long way from us equipping that. You can now study the Magic Knight in Akademeia. Try seeing what new powers await you. You think goblins would go crazy for that?
However,
Well, we'll get no farther with broken swords. Let us end our training there for now and buy replacements when we can. Say, Will, are you feeling hungry after our efforts? Here, take one of these, a dried caterpillar. Rich in vital nutrients, perfect for post-training cooldown. Don't let petty labels like insect dissuade you, huh? Doing our best to negotiate around the preferred caterpillars, we return to the others.